everybody. I am Sunshine Gray. I am a licensed Christian counselor and life coach. And today, what I want to talk to you about is how to reframe negative thoughts. So, the first thing I want to explain to you is what is reframing negative thoughts. I'm going to start by telling you what it is not. Reframing is not just engaging in the power of positive thinking. It is not pretending that the reality of life does not exist. Reframing is simply looking at a situation from another angle. So imagine like if you're watching a movie, the director is shooting the same scene from different angles. And that's what we're going to practice doing by reframing negative thoughts. We're going to simply look at our situation from a different angle. This way we can acknowledge the reality of the hard spaces, but we're also going to look at it from a different angle that is maybe more positive. So why is reframing negative thoughts important? Our thoughts are super powerful. In Proverbs 4:23, it says, guard your heart because everything you do flows from it. And that means from our thoughts flow our emotions and flow our actions. And if we're choosing to engage in negative thought patterns, then we're going to persistently experience negative emotions. So it's important to know also that when you are choosing negative thought patterns and you're not reframing those thoughts, what happens is we have more mental health issues, increased depression and anxiety. It affects our physical well-being, upset stomach, tension headaches, difficulty sleeping. It throws our hormones out of balance. It produces no good fruit is the bottom line. And so it's helpful to learn the skill of reframing negative thoughts. So how do we do it? That's the last thing I want to talk with you about. The first thing we've got to do when we're reframing negative thoughts is we've got to become super aware of what the negative thought pattern is. That means we've got to practice the pause. We've got to stop and ask ourselves, what am I saying to myself? That's the first thing we've got to do. We've got to take that thought, we've got to put it in the light. We can't reframe what we don't know is there. And then the second step is looking at it from a different angle. So I'm going to give you one example of reframing a negative thought. If I'm persistently thinking, this is never going to end. So let's imagine that I'm in a hard season and I keep saying to myself, this is never going to end. This is always going to be that way. Reframing it might be acknowledging that this is a hard season. This is really hard. And then saying that this is only a season. I can do this because it is only a season. All right. So big takeaways. Our negative thinking has a huge negative impact on our lives. It affects our mental health, our emotional health, our physical health. No good fruit comes from it. Our thoughts are very powerful. We need to pay attention to what we are thinking, and then we can begin practicing looking at our situation from a different angle. I hope you found that helpful, and I look forward to seeing you next time.